What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of this Legend of Zelda walkthrough. We're heading right to the next dungeon. However, if you're like me and you're a little low on rupees, you're going to need to get some more, because in the next dungeon there is an area where we can get a bomb upgrade, and you definitely want that. So if you're looking about where I am, you're going to want to kill some enemies here in the overworld and definitely get some more rupees. So I'm actually, if you're fine and you're good on rupees, I want to get as close to 100 as possible, but I'm thinking I'm going to get around 70 or some, and then I'm going to head into the dungeon and hopefully collect the rest within the dungeon. So if you are already good and you don't need to collect rupees, I'm going to take you to where the next dungeon is. You can just pause your game and wait on me. Okay, so we're going to come through here, the Lost Woods, make our way out, and go up a screen. Now we're already here, technically. We're already here. Kill these guys, and it's one screen up over here. Now if you remember, in a dungeon there was an old man who gave us a hint. He said there are secrets where fairies don't live. Well, normally this would be the fairy fountain where you could get your life restored. Or there's a fairy fountain very close here where you can do that. And you saw there was no fairy there. So what we will do to get that dungeon to appear is to play the recorder. The water will go away and the dungeon will appear. So we will do that though as I get a little closer to the rupees that I need. Also, if you've been following this playthrough or this walkthrough, no problem. You already have the bait. You're gonna need the bait for this next dungeon to get through. And like I said, if you followed this, you're good. But if you for some reason do not have the bait and you happen to miss that part, go find a shop with the bait because you're definitely going to need it. Alright, we are all ready now to get ready to head into this dungeon. But real quick, I want you guys to hear about my podcast for just a quick moment before we play this recorder. What's up, guys? I want to let you know about my podcast real quick, Save Crystal. Save Crystal is a video game podcast mainly focusing on the nostalgia of video games. And sometimes here and there we'll talk about present day events in the gaming world. But I do like to go back to the past and talk about games I grew up with and my different experiences with them. Now you can listen to this on Breaker, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, Spotify, and Anchor.fm. Sometimes I will do video podcasts where the audio will be uploaded on those platforms, but if you'd like to see the video version, you go to my YouTube channel, Save Crystal Gaming. Now, just for an example, different episodes I have talked about Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I do micro episodes where I take little reviews that are usually under 5 minutes from my YouTube channel and upload the audio. A lot of people have really enjoyed those. But there's all kinds of stuff. Luigi's Mansion 3, the Ultimate Survival Horror Bracket, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, all kinds of different subjects for this podcast. So if you have not yet listened to it, give it a shot, check it out, especially for those of you who follow me on YouTube. Check me out, Save Crystal on any of these platforms. You won't regret it. Alright, so now we are going to play our recorder. And this, like I said, there are secrets where fairies don't live, and this is the area. So play the recorder here, and then you can see the entrance to the dungeon appears. Alright, welcome to level 7, also known as Dungeon 7, the Demon. So in here we're going to take out these fireballs, 2 of them. And we're just going to head up from here. Alright, so from here we're going to have a room full of keys. You can take them on, you don't have to. I'm just going to ease my way on into the room of the Glorious. So go ahead and take care of them. You do have to kill all of these because you need the door up top to open. Lots of boomerangs moving around in this room. You can either use your boomerang or do what I'm doing. Just use your magic wand magic wand works wonders. Alright, so from here we're going to go up. You're going to get a message from the old man. He's basically telling us about the final boss. You have to hit it in the face. We've already fought the final boss in this dungeon one time before, so it's not going to be a big challenge. Alright, so immediately, as soon as you get in here, play your recorder and shrink Dig Dogger and take a couple hits on him, dodging all of these freaking projectiles. And head on into the room on the right here. Now we got a room full of Stalfos here. One of them is holding a key. That is your main purpose. You want to get him. That's why you're in this room. So there he is. Got the key. Might as well end him. Oh, that would have been nice. Man, those things always appear at the wrong time. Usually. Sometimes you'll catch a break. Alright, we're going to backtrack quite a few screens here till we get back to the room with the keys, the dark room. Alright, now that we're in here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to light the room up. You don't have to, but hey, I bet you didn't know that that structure was there in the middle. You don't have to fight these guys, you just honestly need to get over there to the left. Go through the door. Alright, so in this room, I'm going to get my magic wand out to take out these Gorias. You're going to have, like right now I have 12 bombs. You're going to want to bomb the wall to the left, but we're going to take these guys out first. There we go, a fairy and some hearts. It's a good room. Now there's some bombs that appeared there in the middle, but honestly I'm just going to leave them because, I mean, we don't exactly need them at the moment. And we're going to get some bombs right here in this room. So come in here and watch the traps that take out the keys. And as soon as you kill the keys, we will have some bombs. There we go. I mean, you only get one more if you have as many bombs as I do. Alright, drop down from here, and we got a room full of rope. Take them out, get that key in the middle, and then we're just going to head straight back up. I don't know what these are. I call them fireballs. Alright, there we go. Watch the traps. And now in here, this is where you would be using bombs. We got 3 Dodongos, but honestly, work your way around the room and just unlock the door at the top. And here, this is where we're going to get our bomb upgrade. Hopefully you have 100 rupees. If not, you know, try to work your way around the dungeon and collect some more. But you should have had 100 rupees or close to it. Alright. Back to the Donga room, take a right. A room full of Gorias. The orange and red ones, they're not a problem. Keep your distance, and these blue ones shouldn't be either. There we go. Door opens up on the right. Alright, in this next room it is dark, so you want to get your candle to light it up. And we have some Stalfos in here. Now, one of these Stalfos has a compass. That is why we're in here. We're here to get the compass. Also, this is a good room if you're needing hearts or rupees. Maybe you didn't have enough rupees for that bomb upgrade. It's a good room to do it. Oh, perfect. A compass and a timer, so we can take these guys out. Alright. So from here, we're going to go back left and up a screen this time. And then up here, we're going to have a room full of Gorias. I wouldn't say full of, but we've got a mixture of Gorias, the sparkle bubbles, and the keys. I may actually have to leave the room and come back because they're hanging out around the door. So let's try to get them to spawn differently. There we go. Now we can make our way in the room. Now you have to clear this room or you can't move on because the door up top is closed until all enemies are gone. So either use your sword to have it shoot across if you have full health, or get out the magic wand like me. And remember, you can't defeat the sparkle bubbles here. There we go. I gotta get that fairy. Alright, so up here we have our friend Dig Dogger. So get your recorder out, play it. This time you get 3 mini Dig Doggers. Take them out quickly as these fireballs are shooting at you. There we go. Let's get out of here. This dungeon is being very nice to me with hearts. Alright, so in here, we've got some Gorias. Work your way around the obstacles in the room and take them out. Either the magic wand or your sword. Oh man, that is nice. I'm telling you, this dungeon is being very nice. We're going to use a key into this room here. And this is where you have to have the bait. So you'll go in, select the bait, hook him up with it, boom, he's gone. We can proceed. Alright, so in here we have a dark room. Get your candle to light it up, and get the map. Now we have the map. Now we can see where we're going, kinda. Alright, take out the keys and the Gorias. Once again, the bubbles, they don't hurt you. The sparkle things, they just kind of stun you for a minute. Thankfully, because I am getting annihilated by it right now. See, I could just go through the door right here on the right, but of course, I don't know. I'm kind of wondering what I should do. I gotta go kill him. I gotta go kill the last Goria. It just feels right. It feels right, even though these things are tearing me apart. Alright, all that for a heart. Alright, anyway, from here, make your way across and go through the door. Now I got some more Gorias in here. I'm gonna select my magic wand. Try to get a good bit of them from a distance. Hearts are good. Alright. Now the door opens to the top, but we're actually just going to use a bomb again on the right side of the wall. Come on through here, and it's going to be another room of Gorias. This time, we need to destroy them so that we can head down into this basement style area. So we got another special pickup down there. Look at all them hearts. That is beautiful. I'm telling you, this dungeon was very good. Very good to me. And a fairy? Come on. We don't need the fairy, but... Alright, move the block and head down the steps, and we have the red candle, or the red flame. Now, the difference between this one and the blue one that we have, the blue one can... Remember, it was only able to be used once per screen. Well, with this candle, that is not the case. Alright, so what else we're going to do? We're going to select our bombs, and once again, we're going to bomb the wall. We are tearing this dungeon down. Blowing the walls out. Alright, more Gorias. Get your magic wand out, or your sword, whatever, and start attacking from a distance. Or actually, after we defeat these guys... Man, look at all these hearts. This is fantastic. Let me get some bombs. Okay. So we have as many bombs as we can get at 16. Now, we're going to be heading through the door on the right here. We're getting close. But we have another Dig Dogger in this room. So, get the flute out, the recorder, whatever. Play that thing. And it is also going to turn into 3 mini Dig Doggers. Well, you get down to 1, that thing can get quick. Alright. Avoid the fireballs and head up to the top. Now in here, we have 3 Dodongos. You can take them out with your bombs, but honestly, I would leave them because you get bombs for them, but it takes bombs to kill them. So it's probably best just to avoid them. And bomb the wall to the right. Alright, now this room is tough because I want to say there's 4 or 5 of these hands. They're good. If these hands grab you though, they're going to take you all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon. And that is just something you... Oh my god. That is something you just don't want to happen, that I allowed to happen. That's what happens when you do a walkthrough and just go with it. So anyway, I'm going to backtrack my way to that room. Hopefully you didn't get caught like me, and I'll see you back there at the area. Alright, so we are basically back now, and I like to do my walkthroughs where you guys see my mistakes. You know, it's not always perfect. You can't always do perfect walkthroughs unless you really practice a lot. And anyway, so these wall masters, you want to get them all to come out, and you don't want to I don't know how that actually did not... That clock there. You want to stay away from that, because then you have to leave the room and come back in because it freezes the room. But anyway, I think I got them all. Now we can come down here and... I just want to be careful. I don't want to have to do that again. We can come down here and push the middle block, and it's going to reveal a set of stairs. Oh my lord, leave me alone. These things are so annoying. Okay. Once you get to the stairs, we're going to come down, head to the left, and loop up in a room full of Gorias. Now, you don't even have to deal with them. Just bomb the wall. Try to get around them here the best way. To the right. And here we are. Now, you've taken him on before. You know, it was the very first dungeon. He's pretty simple. Get your heart container, a couple jabs to the head, and he's done. Go on in and get the Triforce. I don't know why his name left my mind there for a minute, but Aquamentus. You fought him in the first dungeon, but now we are so powered up, he only took 2 hits. He was done. So, alright, well, that is it for this episode of the walkthrough. We will be continuing on with level 8, now that level 7 is finished. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and continue to watch, because we're going to be wrapping this thing up before too long. Thank you guys.